as touching the cyber attacks and blackouts. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to do a quick video on these cyber attacks and blackouts because, nearly 2 months ago, we spoke about this. When I say we, I'm talking about the brothers of Great Millstone. Now, the brother Manak Dazagba from South Carolina did a video. He did a video showing the Olympics, the Olympics commercial of this year, right? Where Arnold Schwarzenegger played Zeus, and in that commercial, right, they showed several things. Blackouts. There was this one scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was shooting lightning at the power box, right? Trying to get the power back on in his place. And then what did you see? All of a sudden, you see the power go out all throughout the entire city. Now, one thing the so-called elites do before they do something, they always show it in their commercials or in their movies or in anime or in their cartoons. So, and it's spiritual how they had Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Playing Zeus, because what nationality? Well, of course Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he could be a Jake, but as far as I know so far, he's an Edomite. But according to world standards, right, Arnold Schwarzenegger will be considered a Russian, correct? He will be considered a Russian. Now, here it is. They had a Russian playing as Zeus, talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he was electrocuting his power box, trying to get turn the power back on in his house, and the power go out. Now, for a while, America has been talking about how Russia is going to launch a EMP attack on the United States of America. So it's no coincidence that Arnold Schwarzenegger, a Russian, causes the power to go out in that commercial throughout the entire city. So the so-called elites, they love doing predictive programming. They love playing on the minds of the people. It's called predictive programming. Okay, it's called predictive programming. Mental conditioning. They're conditioning you people for a blackout. And they show you in several of these videos. So if it's a cyber attack or blackouts, it's not coming from Russia. It's not coming from Germany. It's not coming from Iran. It's not coming from any of the Arabian countries. It's not coming from Africa. It's not coming from China or Japan. It's coming from within. These cyber attacks and these blackouts is going to be caused by the United States government. Just like how they did 9/11, they're going to do the same thing again. Except this time they're going to cause cyber attacks, and I don't know if they're going to release an EMP, but it's possible that they could have the power shut off in many different cities. And if the power is shut off, many things could happen. That'd be the famine of the word, the famine, Amos 8 and 11. The Holy Scriptures also speak about that darkness, right? When the Lord plagued ancient Egypt with darkness, this is modern day Egypt. So the Lord is going to plague this country again. The Lord is going to plague this country with the same countries that He plagued ancient Egypt with. You know, so I just wanted to put that out there. He thinks he's slick with all his lies and bullshit. Oh yeah, Russia's they're gonna unleash an EMP attack on this place, and if that happens, nobody will be no. If anybody is without power, it's because of the United States government. They're the ones behind it. The Illuminati, which is being controlled by the so-called elites, are the ones controlling the U.S. government and telling them to do what they do. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And a device, that word device goes back to the Greek word naima, which means an evil scheme or an evil purpose. And by the way, when they do cause this blackout, you'll just be fulfilling prophecy. So like yeah, not verse 16. Let me view this chapter real quick. Just scroll down here. Let me see. So this is Second Esdras, chapter 15. See, Egypt shall mourn. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand. The them is talking about the elect. The mighty hand is Yahushai. Okay, the right hand of the Heavenly Father. And the stretched out arm, that's Yahushai, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Now, one of the plagues that ancient Egypt was hit with was what? That darkness. Okay, the Lord smote Egypt with a darkness so dark that you could literally feel the darkness and will destroy all the land thereof. And a matter of fact, let's go to Wisdom of Solomon. Okay. Yeah, let me read this real quick because this is important. For great are thy judgments. That's talking about the judgments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And if you notice, he said, great, 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 great are thy judgments and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. Now let's get to the point here. Let's see. So I'll just go ahead and just read it. For when the unrighteous men, that's talking about those Egyptians, those were the unrighteous men at the time, thou to oppress the holy nation, the nation of Israel, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, that's talking about dark. You know how dark it was? You would have thought the Lord smote you with blindness. That's how dark it was. And fettered with the bonds of a long night. There lay there exiled from the eternal providence. For they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins. They were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and in trouble with strange apparitions. An example of strange apparitions will be like that woman from that movie The Grudge. Watch the movie The Grudge and watch The Grudge 2. Okay, that's an example of strange apparitions. The movie 13 Ghosts. Strange apparitions. An apparition is a terrifying spirit, man. Okay. For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear. So there was nowhere they can hide from this darkness that the Lord brought upon them. But noises as of waters falling down sounded about them. The word about means round around them. Or the word about means on us on the outside of. Then you got bout. The word bout means outside of. So the word about means on the outside of. So the sound that the noises of waters falling down sounded on the outs on the outside around them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. So, and when people do drugs, they experience these kind of things, hallucinations. They have visions of themselves being tortured, and then they start to freak out and shit. Okay, no power of the fire might give them light. So the darkness that the Lord brought upon these Egyptians was so thick that not even fire could give them light. Think about that. Think of it this way: you have a torch that's lit on fire in your hands, right? And you're walking through black mist. That's how thick this darkness was. It was like they was walking through black mist. But the Lord just made it that dark. Neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful, for being much terrified. They thought the things which they saw to be worse than the things they saw not. So for these Egyptians, it was better for them to just have closed their eyes than for them to have them open. Because whenever they opened their eyes, they was just seeing terrifying things, man. Lord is terrible like that. But that gives you an idea of some of the plagues that hit ancient Egypt. And the exact same plagues that hit ancient Egypt is going to hit this country. Okay? And a matter of fact, in the book of Second Esdras, the 15th chapter, the Lord said that he was going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. So that proves that it's talking about this Egypt. The Lord is going to smite this Egypt with plagues as before. America is the new Egypt. Just look on the back of your dollar bill and you'll see a pyramid, which proves that America is the new Egypt. With that, I'm going to say shalom, is on to the next one.